Hey Queens. This is Desmond Booker. I am a Christian dating and relationship coach helping successful queens who are seeing success in their lives and now ready to see success in their love lives. We're live on Facebook now. I see Facebook has clicked in. We're live on Instagram, and also you are watching us on YouTube. And if you're on YouTube, we're growing this channel. So we thank you for subscribing. And if this video and this content is talking and speaking to you, we would thank you for liking and subscribing to our channel. Tonight, I'm excited tonight. Hopefully you had a great Thanksgiving weekend, Thanksgiving day, spent time with family and friends. And hopefully you have taken a break now for your now you're taking a break from Cyber Monday, spend all the money that you had and everything. So tonight, real quickly, what I wanted to share with you tonight is that you are wanting to be in a relationship, and then as you're wanting to be in a relationship, and then are you ready for a relationship? Okay, so many queens would say, yes, I'm wanting to be in a relationship, but then the question is, are you ready? So let's look at this tonight. Wanting and ready, because they're two different things. Do you want to be in a relationship, but then are you ready for a relationship? I want you to really think about that. Okay, and when I was thinking about this analogy came to me. Just say, for instance, that you're wanting a cake, right? You're wanting a cake, and you say, I want a cake. And so what do? You go to the pantry, you get your pan, you get everything, and guess what? You find out that while you're wanting this cake and you're ready to even prepare it, you don't have the ingredients. So you're wanting a cake, but you're not ready to eat the cake. Why? Because you don't have the ingredients. And that is the same way it is with your wanting to be in a relationship, and then you're ready to be in a relationship. And what I want to do tonight is I want to just open your eyes to that, because so many times is that you're wanting it, but are you ready for it? Now, me as a man, as we approach women, as we approach those that we're wanting to get to know and wanting to date, I want you to think about this. So as we're approaching you, you may be wanting that relationship, but then as he gets to know you, and as he's getting to, and you're becoming vulnerable, and this possibly could be the person, then what do you think? Oh man, I don't know if I'm really ready. See, that's what I'm saying. Are you really ready? And I use this all the time because I've seen it happen so many times, is that you've dated so many wrong people. I hate to say it like that. You've dated the people that weren't the right fit for you, and you're attracting them, and finally you attract somebody who is ready for you, who's ready to date you. And what happens? You kind of tense up, you kind of back up. Why? Because I thought I wanted a relationship. I've even had queens tell me this. I thought I wanted a relationship, but I don't. I found the perfect guy, but what happens? You end up sabotaging it. You'll try to find what's wrong with him. You'll try to find what's wrong with the relationship. You'll make up that I don't have enough time. See, all of these things are factors, because why? Because you wanted a relationship, but you were not ready for a relationship. Okay, so I want you to really begin to think about that, because what you're doing, and even you may be fasting, you may be praying, you may be declaring, you may be decreeing, you may be doing all these things because you're really wanting a relationship. You may even be cutting the wrong people off. And so this thought came to me today. How many times have you really actually saw the person that you were dating was not it, just not it? But you keep seeing the red flags. You kept seeing the red flags, and you kept dating them. This is not the person, right? This is not the person that I should be dating. But you continue to date the wrong people. How many times have that happened? You can comment below. I'm dating somebody, and I know that this is not the right person. I know that this is not it, but I keep dating them. But why is it then that when you come across the right person, you have to have, it's almost like the heavens have to open up, right? The heavens have to open up. And this mysterious, this is the one. You know, you have to hear this mysterious voice, and you have to go through all this, and you have to hear the lightning flashing. But when it's the wrong one, all these things, you're jump. Why? Because you want a relationship. You want a relationship, but you are not really ready for a relationship. That's why you can see the wrong flags, see the red flags, see them going against your standards, and you can still date them because you know that this is not going to lead to something that's going to be lasting. You see that? I know that this is not going to be lasting. But when somebody is really interested in you, and it's like somebody who is quote unquote perfect for you, get tense, right? Kind of push them away, right? Why? Because I wasn't really ready for a relationship. It's something when somebody comes into your life and then you're having to rearrange your schedule, right? You're having to do certain things that you really, oh my goodness, this is the person, he's actually showing up in my life. Again, I'm bringing this up is because you're really wanting to be in a relationship, but now it's time for you to get ready and be ready for a relationship. And I always use Ruth as a great example, right? Ruth was a great example. If you don't know who Ruth is, Ruth was somebody who lost a husband, working in a field, working in this field. This man comes to her and working in this man's field. His name was actually Boaz, working in this man's field named Boaz. And Ruth is not wanting to really actually date. She's good. She's just minding her business, and she's gleaning in the field. She's working in the field to take care of herself and her mother-in-law, which the mother-in-law's son is the one that passed away, right? Not wanting a relationship. So is she wanting to be in a relationship? Pretty much so. Is she saying that? No, she's not. She's good, right? Boaz approaches her, and her inner conversation with herself of wanting to be in a relationship. Here comes this man saying that, let me take you to dinner. Let me get to know who you are, right? What does she do? She tenses up, and then she has a conversation with Naomi about this man who approaches her. Naomi says, this is what you do. I want you to go lay at his feet, uncover his feet, and lay at his feet. Okay? So in essence, you're wanting to be in a relationship, Ruth, but you're not ready. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to help you be ready. I'm going to help you get ready so that you can have this relationship with this person. Long story short, Boaz ended up marrying Ruth because why? She was wanting a husband, but she wasn't ready. But what happened? Naomi got her ready. Okay? So today, are you wanting a relationship, right? But are you ready for a relationship? Okay? How can I tell, and I'm not going to be on here long, but how can I tell if I'm really ready for a relationship? One of the things that you can really tell is because you're going to be attracting the right people into your life. If you're really wanting a great relationship and you're truly ready, you're going to be attracting the right people into your life. Okay? Number two, you know that you're ready. And then when I say attracting the right people, I'm talking about the people that you can see yourself marrying, that you can see yourself in a relationship with. I'm not talking about attracting men that you would not date or would not be in a relationship with, who has all these red flags, right? But you're actually attracting the right people. This is a sign that I'm ready for the right person to come into my life. Number two is that you'll see these people come into your life will not only be you not only be ready, but they'll be also ready. They're not playing games. They're ready. And this is where I'm saying if you're not ready, because they're so ready, is that it's going to make you nervous. Okay? Now, this is what happens. This is what happens. If you are wanting to be in a relationship and you're ready for a relationship, you don't have to break a stride. You don't even have to break a sweat. Why? Because whatever you're doing, you're just going to continue down that path, and he's going to be, whatever he's doing and whatever he's got going on, it's just going to be two people continuing just like you're walking together. There's no hiccups. There's no quorums or anything. I'm telling you, you don't have to break a stride when it's the right person. And that's what happened in Ruth and Boaz's life, right? Ruth never had to change anything. Of course, she stopped working in the field because she became co-owner with Boaz of the field. But nothing happened. Nothing changed. Do you see this? Because why? Because you don't have to. Oh my goodness, I got to do this. I got to do that. No, everything begins to fit because it's just like a hand in a glove. That's how you know that you are ready for a relationship and you're wanting a relationship. So you have to ask yourself the question: am I attracting the right people? Am I attracting the right people? Yes. Okay. Now that you're attracting the right people, now that they show up, what does that look like when the right people are showing up to you? When they seem to be the right people, what's going on with that? Are you pushing them away? Are you sabotaging? Are you what's going on that? Are they wanting a relationship but not really committing to you? Right. That's where that emotionally unavailable person is. Right. So you got the right person, but they're not emotionally available, which means that they can't give you the love that you want. How do I know it's the right person? Because they'll be able to give you the love. They'll be able to give you the covering. They'll be able to share with you their feelings, not just listen to yours, but they're also ready to share. You know you're ready because you're ready to become vulnerable and share your feelings. I could go on about this, but in essence, tonight, to keep it short, are you wanting a relationship and are you ready for one? Okay. What I want to do, I want to help you. I want to help you be ready. You're telling me that you're wanting it, but are you ready for it? And that's where we will have a conversation. All right. Well, this has been great. Thank y'all for joining me tonight. I'm telling you, this is the season. 2025. Many people will be getting married. Many people will be getting into the right relationships because it's all about building the kingdom of God. It's all about completing and doing our assignments. But this is why God is really having me on this, is because you have to be ready. When Boaz approaches you, Ruth, you'll be ready. You'll be ready, and you won't be afraid when he approaches you. Because why? What I've been praying for has walked into my life. Right? All right. This has been great. Again, if you're on YouTube, go ahead and hit subscribe if this is talking to you, if this is speaking to you. If you want my help, all you have to do is DM me in Instagram. Or if you're on YouTube, you've got all the information in the show notes, or you can just comment, I'm ready, and we will help you. All right. You guys have a great night. Remember, you don't have to settle. You don't have to settle when you're ready. I'm telling you, you're going to see him come into your life, and you're going to walk into his life, and it's going to be like, oh my God. Oh my God. It's going to be like a dream. It's going to be like, is this actually for real? I was watching that movie. I don't know if you've seen this movie, but Why Did I Get Married? Was it Why Did I Get Married? No. I Can Do Bad All By Myself. And she's dancing with the guy. And he's basically like, oh my God, this. And she's in her head, right? She's in her head. She's talking about, did he just say that? Oh my goodness, what is he talking? It's just like everything that he's saying to her is the stuff that she needs to hear, and it's authentic from him, and he's being real. But it's comical because it's like, oh my God, no, he didn't say that. Exactly what you're wanting is going to be. And so, can you see yourself dancing with that person at your wedding? Can you see yourself on your honeymoon with this person that you've been waiting for? It's going to happen. Now it's time for you to get ready. All right. Have a great night. Remember, queens don't settle.